Okay, let's continue. Which woman is Laura Smith's English teacher?
Is the option is the C.
Mm-hmm. And you know, I know that maybe you're going to tell me, okay, I decided this option because she described her that she had glasses.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's okay.
I listened or I understood that that teacher has some characteristics like short hair, short black hair, and glasses. It is not the first option because I understood that this woman it looks like the aunt of the girl. Yes.
Yeah, uh-huh, I understand. Okay, right, yes. The correct answer is C. Okay, now this one. What might Harry do if it rains on Saturday?
Mm, if rains, the option is A. Going to go to playing football because the girl asked him asked him if if is he going to practice for the race, but he says that maybe maybe if it don't rains, and she asked her to for playing badminton, but and he said that he liked badminton, um, but his friends no. So the last option is playing volleyball.
Excellent. The other one, are you agree with this answer?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, perfect.
You do.
Okay, now we are going with the listening part two. So in the same link, you are going to listen the audio part two, and we're going to develop this little chart, okay? So take notes the most of possible about the information that the audio give you, okay? And try to complete these brackets, okay? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So remember to classify the information. So for example, day club will meet, okay, where, what day will be the club. So search for the information, okay? So listen really good, okay? Pay attention to the audio and write down on the brackets the correct answer.
Ready, teacher.
Please tell me when you finish the audio, okay?
I finished, teacher.
I
I'm
finished.
already done.
Okay, okay, perfect. So who wants to start with the first item? Day club will meet.
Thursday.
Thursday, correct. Now, the second one, time.
The time will be from 20 past 4 to 5 p.m.
4020. Okay, 4020. 420, sorry, 420. And teacher's name.
Mr. Taylor.
Teacher's phone number. Did you catch the number?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, please, please say it.
Okay. Is 077938651.
Excellent, good job. So the other one got wrong with the number, with some number.
I'm agree with the number, I think.
Okay, perfect. The other one, are you right? Okay, everyone is right. Okay, excellent. And the number 10, please.
Library, teacher.
Excellent, the library. Good job. Now, what are you gonna do? I'm going to read a text, okay? And the name is Our Brains Are Not Matched for Our Technology, okay? So I'm going to read it and you need to pay attention and take notes on the chat what I'm talking about, okay? So pay attention to these paragraphs that I'm going to read, okay?
Okay.
Turning point. In July, the Federal Trade Commission announced that it would fine Facebook $5 billion, the largest penalty ever levied by the agency for consumer privacy violations. A decade ago, Edward O. Wilson, the Harvard professor and renowned father of sociobiology, was asked whether humans would be able to solve the crises that would confront them over the next 100 years. Yes, if we are honest and smart, he replied. The real problem of humanity is the following. We have Paleolithic emotions, medieval institutions, and godlike technology. Since Mr. Wilson's observation, technology's godlike powers have increased dramatically, while the ancient Paleolithic impulses of our brains have remained the same. Yet this isn't usually one of the complaints leveled against technology companies today, that the digital infrastructures of Facebook and Google have overwhelmed the natural capacities of our brains. Instead, we hear concerns that tech firms are collecting, tracking our personal data, or that they are simple too big. Let's imagine that we manage to solve the privacy issue. In this new utopia, we would own all our data, and tech giants would be forbidden from tracking our online whereabouts. They would have access only to the data we agreed to share. While we might see fewer creepy ads and feel less paranoid about surveillance, the troubling trends connected to the online world would remain unaddressed. Our addiction to social validation and bursts of likes would continue to destroy our attention spans. Our brains would still be drawn to outrage and angry tweets, replacing democratic debate with childlike he said, she said. Teenagers would remain vulnerable to online social pressure and cyberbullying, harming their mental health. Content algorithms would continue to drive us down rabbit holes toward extremism and conspiracy theories, since automating recommendations is cheaper than paying human editors to decide what's worth our time. And radical content incubated and in insular online communities would continue to inspire mass shootings. By influencing 2 billion brains in these ways today, social media holds the pen of world story. The forces it has unleashed will affect future elections and even our ability to tell fact from fiction, increasing the divisions within society. Yes, online privacy is a real problem that needs to be addressed. But even the best privacy laws are only as effective as our polyolympic emotions are resistant to the seductions of technology. A viral app called Face Up recently pursued 150 million people to hand over private images of their faces paired with their names, sampled by appealing to their vanity. How? The app offered the ability to create thoroughly accurate portraits of people as they would look many years in the future. Who owns the app and the 150 million names and faces? A Russian company based in Petersburg. Who needs to hack elections or steal voter information when people will happily hand over scans of their faces when you appeal to their vanity? With our Paleolithic instincts, we are simply unable to resist technology's gifts. But this doesn't just compromise of our privacy. It also compromises our ability to take collective action. That's because our Paleolithic brains are built for omniscient awareness of the world's suffering. Our only news feeds aggregate all of the world's pain and cruelty, dragging our brains into a kind of learned helplessness. Technology that provides us with near complete knowledge without a commensurate level of agency isn't human. Our Paleolithic brains also aren't wired for truth seeking. Information that confirms our beliefs make us feel good. Information that challenges our beliefs doesn't. Tech giants that give us more of what we click on are intrinsically divisive. Decades after splitting the atom, technology has split society into different ideological universes. Simple put, technology has outmatched our brains, diminishing our capacity to address the world's most pressing challenges. The advertising business model built on exploiting this mismatch has created the attention economy. In return, we get the free downgrinding of humanity. This leaves us profoundly unsafe. With 2 billion humans trapped in these environments, the attention economy has turned us into a civilization maladapted for its own survival. Okay, so what did you understand about this part of the text? What disadvantages have the social networks here?
Okay, I understand that we're talking about how Google and Facebook put a lot of pressure on us and limitate our natural capacities. Do I understand something about data access? That probably is dangerous, and the big companies are not going to uh, promise us that our data is saved or something like that. To that, Google and Facebook and all the social media make a really bad damage in our mind because they got like fake ideas, and that fake ideas divide the society. And that is like the space or the time when everybody thinks that their ideas are right, and her own ideas makes them feel like the best person, the greatest person in the world, and they don't care about the other person.
Yes, that's right. That's a reality of the world. So the other one, are you agree with the perception of Carolina or you are disagree?
I agree. The text also talk um, about the influence of technology in brains people. And I see there is like a study in which they mention the real problems of humanity, but I'm not sure, but maybe that let's connect the real problems of humanity with the exposure of our brains to technology. Mm, I understood that there is a comparison between the Paleolithical brains, which were adapted to take collectively decisions, and the brains nowadays um, are different because due to the influence of technology, they have a complete knowledge.
Thank you so much. And Eileen, are you agree or what do you think? What perception do you have?
Well, that was really interesting because I really think that the social networks they really impact our lives on a daily basis. I mean, through the acquisition of our data and privacy, that's extremely relevant because nowadays we can know what our people are doing and without leaving our houses. We just need to look through our phones, and this could cause like data leakage, mental illness, also disagreements and distortion of the reality. So that the influence that technology has on our daily lives and in every social context, it's really big.
Thank you so much. So what could be the solutions to this problematic according to your perception? So what is the idea or how could you help people to or advise them of the situation of the social networks or the impact of them? So tell me a propose. Okay, what would you do in this situation or to stop the the relations, the bad relations on the social networks? How could you advise to the people?
Can I answer, teacher?
Yes, of course.
I think that we like an individual human being, we have to understand that everybody is a different world. Probably our ideas or words are going to affect another person. So we have to be really careful and be really like kind and understand a lot the other ideas, and don't get afraid, don't get nervous, don't get angry for other ideas. I think that are going to help the relationship in social media.
Okay, thanks for your opinion. So Lady and Eileen, what do you think about it?
Maybe a proposal. It could be like a project from each major of each city in which in which they promote activities or several activities to help the people to forget the las redes sociales. I forgot the social
Media,
net.
social media or networks.
So the idea is like to promote projects in each city, for example, to help people to forget that technology for a moment and to give them spaces to distract her mind and to share with other people.
Okay, nice. Okay, thank you. And Eileen,
Well, I think nowadays we really don't own even our information. The moment we sign in to any like social media, we are selling our information because most of them they are kind of free, but we pay with our information. And I think that that needs to be regulated, like the collection and the storage of data. We as users, we need to read in detail the privacy terms that these social media have. Right? When we're signing in, they have like these privacy terms that we really don't read or know about. We also, that's really important, we need to like stop sharing sensitive information to our contacts or even strangers, because that could get us in trouble. And another point that is vital is that the governments, that they should like involve with creating like regulations to these companies through that data they acquire, where it goes, to whom they sell it, and also like inform the user if we agree or not, because sometimes they sell our information to other parties and we really don't know about it. That's really that's not okay.
okay, thank you. That's interesting, your point of view. And of course, the agreements of a site. So that's right. Okay, girls, do you have any question about this class, this session?
No, teacher.
Okay, all is clear.
Everything's clear to me, thank you.
All is clear.
Okay. Okay, I really hope you like it and love this class. So let me see you the next class if it is possible. Okay. Take care of you and thanks for your opinions and your actively participation. So I'm going to take it into account. Okay.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Have a
So
nice
much,
day.
thank you for the class.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you.
Have a good one. Bye bye.